Time to do some film study. So what we have here, and we'll wait for everybody to get in the chat. You have the first couple rounds. In the first round, you had a lot of Bivol moving around, doing what he was doing with his jab, trying to, get his distance, get his range. And I believe he was letting off enough shots to get the first round. The first 3 rounds, I believe, were Bivol's. That second round could have went to Beterbiev because he did land a really significant overhand right, but we're going to tap into that in just a moment. So with this tactical breakdown in the rematch, this is an overview. I'm waiting on more people to come into the room, but this is what we're going to be discussing. So with this film study, as you can see, I got Bivol in the rematch. He's going to figure out a way to win. May not be the prettiest, maybe even a little ugly, but I believe he's going to mix in fighting and boxing more this time instead of just boxing and just relying solely on his pure boxing. I believe he's going to fight a little bit more, take more chances, throw 6 and 7 shots, because the ring, I know, is not going to be favorable to Bivol and be humongous. So he's going to have to figure out a way to throw more shots, more effective shots. So the judges just have to give him the round. It was a very tactical fight in the first 4. Start picking up in round 5. I gave Beterbiev 6 and 7 from what I remember, because I watched this fight about 3 to 4 times already, so I remember. But there goes the open shot. And Bivol likes to throw the jab for location. So he'll throw his jab for location and then come out of nowhere and throw a big right hand right behind it. It's a beautiful 1-2 that he throws. One of the best textbook 1-2s in the business. But Beterbiev learned by the 3rd and 4th round how the timing of Bivol is. So he'll throw an overhand right and duck his head down and duck his chin like you see right there. And that'll make Bivol have to reset each and every time he gets hit clean. He has to reset. And those big shots are telling blows that are pushing back Dmitry Bivol's, So in this fight, he's going to have to make it way more noticeable that his shots are affecting Beterbiev to make it easy. Make it simple and plain. Ring generalship is so important. Going into the rematch, he has to set the tone early, come out pumping the jab a little bit harder, a little bit faster, use more angles like he's doing right there, but do it even more. Make Bivol dizzy. If you can spin in circles, do what you got to do. I believe if he does that, he would be very successful. Don't abandon the right hand. Keep throwing the right hand like he was doing in round 2. But there goes that jab. Very accurate jab by Bivol. He steps into it really nice. Really nice and precise. He steps into that jab. And what I like so far about Bivol as well, Bivol is big on throwing a good right hand. And he needs to throw more left hooks, take a little bit more chances, jab off the left hook. A lot of the great old timers, that's what they did. They'll jab and then throw a left hook right behind it. And that should really get Beterbiev's attention, that he can't just run in, because you're going to be meeting something each time you run in. You're going to have to be more tactical and move your head a little bit more, because Beterbiev lifts so many weights. A lot of times he's very stiff. He moves pretty fluid and pretty fast for how much muscle he has, but you're just not going to be able to move as fast as you want to. But maybe that's not his plan anyway. I know Beterbiev was throwing, I think around 80 punches. So I believe Bivol's going to have to make him not throw as much. He was averaging about 80 punches in these rounds. So he's going to have to be really smart about that. When you take a step to the side, you're going to have to really, really understand your angle so you can land your punch flush, because they both understand range and distance very well. They fought each other in the amateurs numerous times. I don't know if you guys know that. So this is not their first encounter when they first met each other. This rematch is very important because it's going to be all about foot control. It's the little things when both fighters are very elite and at a high level. Pausing it right here to show you that Beterbiev, every time Bivol ducks his head down, he's being met with a jab. He's being met with a jab. So you're going to have to move your feet and keep your head up and keep your hands up. So when that jab does come, you can deflect it or take a good sting off of it. When it comes, you know what he likes to do now. So that's very important. Very important. Now, when it comes to Dmitry Bivol, he's going to have to watch how he's just flickering that jab out there because Beterbiev is an excellent counterpuncher. And he will counterpunch, as you see right there, with the jab and the right hand. Who was more effective in that sequence? It was Beterbiev. So Bivol is going to have to really clean up on the way he's throwing that jab. You can't just throw it any kind of way when you face you. This is not an average fighter. This is an elite fighter. This is a final boss character in a Mortal Kombat game. You know, you got to take it. You got to take it for what it's worth and look at it like that. So I would say for the new people that just coming into the room, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. New people in the room, thank you. New people in the room or new people just coming into the room, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We here to do a film study, everybody. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and you know, if you got comments on who you believe is gonna win, put it in the comment section below. Put it in the comment section below. Right now, we are watching a masters at work. They are the master of their craft, both Beterbiev and Bivol, and it's just beautiful to watch. Beautiful overhand right with the high guard. That's a good high guard. Take a lot of steam off of those punches that Beterbiev is throwing. And like people say, you still gonna feel it. You better off trying to dodge or, you know, move under the punch than taking the full brunt of it because it's gonna make your arms really, really tired after a while. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Very, very important that Bivol does not get caught on the ropes. And if he does, it looks better with the judges when you're fighting off the ropes. So fight off the ropes. In round 5, I believe he was on the ropes too much, round 4 and 5. So that's going to give the judges impression that Beterbiev, because they're going to look for small details to give the person. Because both of you guys are throwing accurate punches and landing. So they got to go off the small stuff. Who would you rather be? You know, who's being pushed against the ropes? So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. New people coming into the room. Like button, subscribe. Thank you. This is very, very good. Round 5, they was going at it. It's a battle of the jabs again. Both looking for location and range so they can land and detonate their bomb to drain their opponent. Bivol doing more moving. Beterbiev doing the stalking. And see, in this second fight, this rematch, Bivol's gonna have to make Beterbiev pay every time he comes forward. He did it for half the round in a lot of fights, but he should have did it more in this fight. You know, you have to dominate in your style. That's all boxing is adapting to someone else's style and dominating in your style. Floyd Mayweather, for the most part, 99% of the time, 100% of the time, he dominated in his style. Even if the opponent style was very hard for him, he would figure out a way to win. And that's what Bivol is going to have to do with being dominant and being smart. Right there, he could have thrown a left hook. See how Beterbiev threw that right hand. And now that's a beautiful kind of right hand. Boom. But see, it wasn't a hard blow. It looked hard, but it wasn't. He got to start really dipping his knees down into those counter punches, and he'll get more of a result because Bivol hits pretty hard. When he actually dips into his shots and put his legs and his glutes behind his shots and his hips, he can really punch. Round 6. Here we go, y'all. You just came into the room, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We here to talk boxing and a film study of Bivol and Beterbiev. Beterbiev is always looking to stalk and wear his opponents down with body shots and going up to the head with overhand rights. I would like to see Beterbiev throw more left hooks and throw more uppercuts in this second fight, and he'll have a better result. Going for Bivol, but I have to be neutral and say Beterbiev definitely can win if he doesn't get counterpunched like that, and he takes out the time to throw uppercuts behind his opponent's counterpunch. Especially if it's not hurting him, he needs to go up there and go for it. I mean, what are you waiting on? There's one thing about Bivol. Bivol is going to strike, and he's going to strike hard when it comes to his counterpunching. Does he always do it? Majority of the time he does, but he needs to work on dipping those legs down into his shots because Beterbiev, because he lifts so many weights and does so many strength and conditioning exercises, he really doesn't even have to bend his legs down to generate a lot of power. I've noticed that he really just generates power from the hip. He doesn't do a lot of bending and squatting like a Mike Tyson would do to generate a lot of power, and that's interesting. His kinetic chain of power is pretty much all in the hip and twisting. So everybody's kinetic chain of power is a little different. And you'll learn that when you start boxing or if you go to gyms and you're sparring different people and doing different things. Peels the hand over the top, and that's what Bivol needs to do more. You want to put the glove down of Beterbiev, be more forceful, and find ways to make him pay each time he tries to come in. I'm telling you. I still believe Bivol won that fight, the first fight, by 1 point. That's just what I believe. Y'all tell me what y'all thought in the comment section below. Who do you got, Bivol or you got Beterbiev, and why? And why? Tell me who you got and why. They were going at it in round 7 and 8. They both caught each other at the same time with a left hook. But I would like to see Bivol throw faster and more left hooks because he has the longer reach, it seems. So he should really take out the time to jab and blind him with the jab and come over with the left hook. They go round 8. Round 8. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We in here. Let's do this. It's the film study before the fight. Wanted to do something fun for you all. So in round 8, you're sitting here watching both of these guys give everything that they got. They're right in front of each other. Nobody's moving and running too much. And they're both trying to land their power punch. They're both trying to wear their opponent down. Both is a battle. It was a battle of the jabs since round 1. And I believe that Dmitry Bivol threw more jabs, but I believe Arthur Beterbiev landed a few more eye-catching jabs. But it was pretty even all the way around when it comes to the jab department. They both landed awesome jabs. They go to beautiful jab and overhand right to the body and to the head by Beterbiev. He does that very well in all of his fights, especially if you stand there for more than 4 to 5 seconds. Beterbiev will definitely hit you with a big right hand to the solar plexus and take a lot of your steam out of your sails. And I believe he's going to invest in the body. If he's smart, if he knows what's good for him, Beterbiev will invest into the body early as Bivol focuses on more power punching, throwing more combinations. I believe Beterbiev is going to go to the body and wear him down in this fight. But if that doesn't happen, that means that Bivol is doing what he needs to do, and he's jabbing effectively and throwing the timing and the rhythm off of Beterbiev. Because Beterbiev is very smart and calculated with his punches majority of the time. I want you all to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as you come into the room. We are here doing a film study, and this is round 9. This is when Bivol had some of his best work in round 9. Because every time Beterbiev thought he was going to get off, Bivol was catching him with something to the body, to the head. And that's what he's going to have to do. You can't just headhunt in this fight. You need to be very precise. You see how he ducked under that shot and came over with 4? He needs to do that more in this rematch coming up. This is the first fight, and Bivol doing an awesome job. Awesome job. And he covered up very well, but he needs to move side to side. See that moving backwards stuff? That's how you get trapped on the ropes in the corner. There you go. Now he's moving side to side. And he's telegraphing a lot of those shots. He's doing a good job with his bouncing movement. Throwing combinations off of the bouncing movement. Very good. And see, Beterbiev, when he's bouncing like that, it's kind of hard for Beterbiev to land a clean shot. He's moving his head and bouncing. That's very tough. You just came into the room, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment who do you have winning this second fight, the rematch. Beterbiev and Bivol, my people. Beterbiev and Bivol. Who you got in this rematch, man? Because right now, we got round 10 of the first fight. And Beterbiev start laying it on, putting on more pressure, walking them down, walking them down. He was walking them and stalking them, hitting them with jabs to the body, jabs to the forearms. That slows down Bivol. I think Bivol need to stop letting him hit him on the forearm so much, and maybe he'll have more power in the later rounds. Beautiful 2-3 combination. Beautiful 2-3 combination. Beautiful 3-2 combination. I mean, Bivol was letting his hands go, and he has to do that more and stop letting Beterbiev be first. Because Beterbiev will always, that's how he's won all his fights. He's first. You know, Teddy Ellis would always say, shout out to Teddy, he would say, be first. One of the best coaches of all time. You must be first. And that's what Beterbiev was doing in a lot of the rounds. When Bivol would shut down, he did a great job of letting his hands go in 4s and 5s and 6s. 4s and 5s and 6s. 1-2s, 4s and 5s and 6s. You got to do that. Round 11. These are pivotal championship rounds right here. This is very important. Pay attention. For the 15 people in the room, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for me. And what we have over here, we have Bivol looking to get that round back. He lost that round, so you got to get that round back. Come on, champ. You got to get that round back. I got Bivol winning the second fight for people wondering. See how he's throwing combinations, 4 punches, but only one of them landed clean. Come on. Got to do more. Got to do more because Beterbiev's doing more. He's getting his jab together. He's throwing left hooks, short left hooks to the head, to the body. Beterbiev is doing a lot of swarming right now. Not landing much, but it looks good to the judges. It looks good to the judges. It looks good to the judges. What he's doing, that's called veteran ring generalship. You got to do something, Bivol. When he see how he's sitting there trying to regain his energy, no, you need to throw. If anything lost him his fight, it's his lack of throwing punches in those late rounds. You got to throw more. You got to just lay it all out on the line. This is the fight of your life. This is the rematch. You got to lay it all out on the line. Come on. Beautiful body shot. Beautiful headshot by Beterbiev. Beautiful shots. He missed that uppercut, though. And he partially landed the right hand, but it looks good by the judges. The judges are going to score that every time. Here we go. Round 12. For the people who just came into the room, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Last time people was donating to my Cash App. Cash App is $ANTPHRESSH. That's $ANTPHRESSH. Thank you for the people who was donating to my Cash App. I appreciate that. It's Fresh. It's my YouTube. So like I said, keep going. We got Bivol throwing way more punches, seeing the urgency, letting his hands go every time Beterbiev trying to get off. Bivol's just a little quicker, a little faster. Some of those shots are kind of amateurish, but he needs to get. See, he was getting punched in the arms throughout the fight too much, and that's a big reason why he wasn't able to throw with full power. You can see his arms are pretty much dead at this point because he got punched on him too much by Beterbiev. You got to be first. You can't let Beterbiev get any confidence punching on your arms like that. So I'm sure he learned his lesson, and in the second fight, he'll do better. I'm sure he will do better. So for the people who just came into the room, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're here for a film study. These are the punches that landed. 233, 219 by 23 high impact, meaning power punches, 50 power punches, thrown, landed, aggression. You get to see all the statistics. All the statistics. It was a beautiful fight. Beautiful matchup. So who do you all have winning in the rematch? Who do you all have winning in the rematch? For the 20 people that's in the room, who do you have winning in the rematch? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't just come here and watch. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you would, if you can. Takes a second. So I'm gonna go back real fast. And we're gonna go back to the first round for the new people that's in here. Beterbiev doing a lot of stalking, but Bivol was doing more of the counter punching. This is when his arms was fresh. You could tell, because look how fast. He was going super quick. Now, he did get caught with an overhand right by sitting there too long. Sometimes he's going to have to throw 1-2s and know when to throw your 4s, 5s, and 6s. In the first fight, he didn't judge that distance and that range as well in the early rounds. You got to do that better. But I love that he was aggressive and he was throwing a lot of shots. Boom. Beterbiev was open, got hit with two and three punch power punches in a row in succession. That's what it's going to have to be. It's going to have to be a Miguel Cotto versus Antonio Margarito the first 5 rounds. That's how he got a box like that, where it's beautiful boxing, footwork, aggressive, being a boxer puncher. The boxer puncher style can defeat Beterbiev. Beterbiev is not unbreakable, not this big boogeyman, not Shao Kahn, not Shang Tsung. This ain't Mortal Kombat, but it felt like it's a final boss fight. That's just what it is. So I'm tuning in, can't wait. I'm tuning in, can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm just doing this for you all because I know you all love a good film study and a good breakdown. Like I said, the first 4 rounds, I gave it to Bivol. Those middle rounds, Beterbiev was picking it up. He got those middle rounds, so it was pretty even going into the end of the fight. I had it very, very close. And, you could have swung to, like I said, the second rounds to Beterbiev. I mean, there's rounds that were swing rounds. You understand what I'm saying? And Beterbiev was taking some rounds off early. See how he's not throwing as much? And Bivol had a chance to think. And that's what Beterbiev's worst nightmare is letting Bivol have the time to think and the time to set up shots and set traps. So going to round 3. Beterbiev started off early with the jab, doubling, triple, quadrupling the jab. And like I said, I want to see more body punching from both men in this rematch. I want to see more body punches, man. Who do y'all have winning? I see 22 people in the room. Who do you got winning? In the comment section below. Who do you have winning and why? In the comment section below, who you got? I'll be on here probably another 10 minutes. So yeah, because I gotta check out when the fight, the rematch is coming on. So y'all let me know. Yep, let me know. In this freeze sequence, you have where Bivol is doing a lot of ducking and he's blocking, but Beterbiev's doing the punching. But then, boom, 4-punch combination by Bivol. See how his back foot keeps rising up? That's when you know he's about to attack. Bivol has to be wary of that and look at the small details. That's what great fighters do. And figure out when he's going to try to attack, and you can have a better chance of, not taking those shots that he took in the first round. The first fight. Good combinations from the body and the head. Good feints and that's what I want to see. The reason why I rewinded this back, because I was just going to end it here. But I wanted to tell you guys what's missing is feints. To be a great aggressive fighter, like Beterbiev, come get your boogeyman type of fight, you got to have excellent feints. You got to make him, keep him on his toe, keep him guessing, man. And feints is a lost art in boxing, but we need more feints, man. I believe Bivol had more feints. You could do way better in this fight coming up. So, like I said, if y'all in the room, hit that like button for me, hit the subscribe button. We are watching 2 men who are masters at their craft go at it. You don't get to see this all the time. But we here witnessing greatness. This is what it's all about. Going back to round 4. Y'all let me know what y'all see. What do you see in the chat? What do you see? Let me see if my comments are on. I might have turned my comments off. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Y'all can chat amongst each other while I look and see. Let's see here. Who you got, man? Who you got? If you can hear me, let me know in the chat. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat. If you can hear what I'm saying, let me know. Yep, if you can hear what I'm saying, let me know in the chat. I want to make sure I ain't got y'all on mute. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Comment below who you got. Bivol, Beterbiev. Bivol or Beterbiev. Who you got? If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section below. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know.